Hello guys, how's your week so far? Alright, I hope you have your notebook and your books with you. If you have the mathematics 2, I hope you prepare it with you. And I need you to open it on topics for which you can see arithmetic and sequences. Alright, today we will be discussing sequences. Alright, today we are going to discuss sequences. What is a sequence? A sequence is a list of things, usually numbers, alright? It is a list of things that is in order. So it means to say, when you say order, there is a certain arrangement, or it is being specific. Alright, there is a certain order to that. For example, you have here 3, 5, you have here 3, 5, 7, 9. Alright, if you're going to separate them, alright, if you're going to separate them, the 3 is called the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and the 3 that signifies that our more numbers are going to follow. Now, these things here are called as term, element, or member. Any of the 3, you can call them any. You can call them term, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, or first element, second element, or the first member, second member. You can use any of the 3. Now, we are going to discuss the types of sequences. Alright, the first type of sequences is infinite and finite. Alright, infinite means it goes forever. So it means to say there is no end. While finite is the opposite of infinite. So therefore this has n. Alright, because finite is the opposite. So if you can see these 3 dots here, it means infinite. If none, it is finite. It's the opposite. Now we have here in order. In order means to say there is a specific order. It could either be backward or forward. For example, if you have 1, 2, alright, 3, 4, 5. This is forward. The counting is going forward. Now if you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is going backward. Alright? So these are in order. This is one type of factoring. Next, the third one it is like a set. You know what's a set, right? For example, you put them into a circle. It could be terms are in order. Sets of order does not matter. For example, even numbers. Alright? Even numbers. Now, you put a number inside as long as it is even. So, if it is arranged or not, as long as it is even. You put another circle here, you put odd numbers. Alright, add numbers. Okay, remember these 2 things. Next, notation. Notation is when you see this, and specifically this here, a bracket, alright, a curly bracket. And you see numbers separated by a comma inside, this is notation. So it means to say infinite, alright, infinite, order, set. When you're going to combine them all together, you have a certain notations. Means to say all kind of sequence are placed inside a bracket. Yeah. Next, after all these types of bracket, there is also what we call special sequences. They're special because they are treated special, because there are rules to follow when you're going to do this. Alright, special sequences and the rules. There are rules that you have to follow in order for you to solve special sequences. Now, the first special sequence we're going to learn today is arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence is the difference, look at the word, difference between one term and the next is constant. So it means to say, whatever you subtract, it should be the same up to the end. Alright, in other words, we just have to add same value each time we go for infinity. For example, if I have 1, 3, 5, 7, if I have this, alright, if I have this notation here, 1, 3, 5, 7. Now, if you're going to see, alright, if you're going to see here, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So the difference here, and if you're going to combine this, it will be 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. Alright, this one here and that one here. So therefore the difference, the common difference that we have is equals to 2. So if you're going to add 1 plus 2 and it gives you 3, plus 2 and it gives you 5, plus 2 and it gives you 7. That is what we call arithmetic sequence. Now let's have an example here. We have an example here which is 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25 with the 3 dots here that says infinite. The more numbers are going to follow. Now, with the common difference here, the difference is 3. Why? Now, when you're going to look at the numbers here, 4 minus 1, that is equals to 3. Yeah? 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. Now, we look at here, 7 minus 4, which is equals to 3. So, therefore, if you're going to add 3 to 1, the answer is 4. If you're going to add 3 to 4, the answer is 7. So the common difference there is 7. So we add 3. So the first number is 1, sorry. First number is 1. Now we add 3. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 4. Again, 1, 2, 3. The answer is 7. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 10. You add 3 because that is the common difference. Next. Now, in general, we could write arithmetic sequence as A. This is the first part. A, B, C, D. So on and so forth. A. A stands for the first term. Remember that. D is called the common difference. Alright? A is the first term. Here. D is the common difference. Alright? Common difference. Now let's have an example. We go back to the example of 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25. Now if you're going to use the formula, this is A here. Now next is A plus D, which is A is 1, D is 3. So therefore it is 1 plus 3 equals to 4. Now here we have A times plus 2D. So therefore we have A, which is 1 plus 2 times 3. So this is 6 plus 1. It gives you 7. So you have to remember this formula here. Alright, remember that formula here. Again, A here is the first term. D is the common difference. Now, there's a certain rule. Rule here is used if you're going to look for a specific, term. Or we call it as the nth term. Alright, if we're looking for a specific term, we can write this formula. Again, A stands for the first term. D stands for the common difference. N here stands for the term. Alright, for the number of terms. Okay? Remember that one always. Now, write a rule that calculate 3/8. Remember this, 3/8. So if you're going to use this here, you have 8 minus 3, which is equals to 5. If you're going to use here, that is 13 minus 8 is equals to 5. So therefore, what is your D? Common difference is 5. What is your A? First term. This is 3. This is the common difference, and this is the first term. Okay? Remember that. Now, if you have here the A, this is A, this is D. Alright, so 3, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next term is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next term is 13. So they have a common difference of 5. Now we go for the solution because we are looking for the ninth term. Yeah, we're looking for the ninth term here. So if you're going to use A is the first term, which is 3. Alright, this is the first term, which is 3. Next is D is the common difference, which is 5. Alright, when we subtract 8 minus 3 is equals to 5. 13 minus 8 is equals to 5. So this is the common difference here. Now n is the term, so we are going to formulate. First is you formulate formula. It is like rewrite the formula. Alright, so you replace a with 3, d with 5, so you do 3 plus d, and then you distribute this inside, so it becomes 5n minus 5, and then you combine this and that, so you have now 2, so 5n minus 2. Now what is this n? N is this ninth term, so therefore x here, n here, it is becomes n, and this is n, so therefore we're looking for the ninth term, so 5 times 9, alright, minus, this is 45. 45 minus 2, the answer is 43. So therefore the ninth term is equals to 43. Alright, so remember the formula. Again, remember the formula here, because here we're looking for the ninth term. Okay, because we're looking for the ninth term. Next, the second sequence, special sequence, is what we call geometric sequence. Geometric sequence is the sequence of number which is the ratio between consecutive terms. So here you are going to look for the common ratio, which is r. Alright, we are looking for the common ratio, which is r. So this is the formula. Alright, let's have an example here. That's the what is our common ratio? Or what is our r? Now we notice here you have 2. Yeah, you have 2. What are the factors that it gives you this? So you are going to 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. Yeah, 18 times 3 is 54. Alright, so so therefore we're looking for the nth term, so we don't know what term is that. So a, so look at this. This is the new formula, and 3 here is the common ratio. All right, in here is the common ratio. All right, guys, I'm going to summarize it to you. Sequence is the arrangement of numbers, all right, with specific order. Now there's types of sequences, and all of them are placed inside a bracket. Okay, now there are a special type of sequence, a lot of them, but we are going to focus today the two most basic and the most commonly used special sequence, which is the arithmetic and geometric sequence. Arithmetic is the arrangement of numbers, and it goes infinity. All right, all you have to find there is the first term and the common difference. So what is the difference between the next number to the first number? And then it will follow to the next one. And there is a certain formula, there's a rule that you have to use if you're looking only for a specific term. Okay, now the second type of sequence, special sequence, is the geometric sequence. If in arithmetic you are going to do for the difference, common difference, in geometric sequence you are going to solve and look for the common ratio. Once you find the common ratio, the solution would be easy because the formula is given. All right, so don't be confused with the two. Arithmetic, look for the common difference, and for geometric, look for the common ratio. All right, so that's it for today. Now I hope you are copying notes. All right, you're copying, you write down all the things that we discussed for today. All right, you know how important it is, and send it in line so that I will know if you're copying or not, and I will give additional points to you. And another thing, prepare for a to answer a worksheet after this lesson. All right, there will be an attachment of a worksheet after this lesson. I hope you answer it, turn it on time. Guys, please be on time. I know you're working it at home, but I need you to work it like you are in a real classroom. All right, and then prepare for a quiz on the next day. Okay, that's it. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, send me a message or call me, and I will be very much willing to answer your questions. All right, have a good day, guys. Thank you.